What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Master Beetle here again, and today we are going to look at our playtesting video of machinings against the basically Charlotte / Glenzend Darkness. And yeah, this is just basically the starting thing of the game. Nothing too unusual is going on here. I do decide to aggro because I had the Cocoxus in hand, so I want to put that behind my Vanguard so I could stun any possible counter aggressions that he does. And he decides to attack my Vanguard, which I found a little strange. I would have tried to hit the rear guard at least, because now I'm just going to swing again. And now he has to want to pass my Vanguard, he does get it though. So I guess he did it just so I wouldn't stun his rear guard. But I wouldn't have risked it. I would have just guarded the rear guard and took the Vanguard attack. Anyways, he's using his little darkness skill so he could get some pluses. And he does get a Were Tiger, so he does get a draw. And then he calls that little grade 1, which is like Sweet 13 or something. It gets plus 1k for every card in the soul, and then if you have 13 or more, retire it, or put into the soul, I think. So he's swinging in for 17. I decide to take this attack. I was contemplating guarding with the 2 5ks, but I thought, if he's going to crit me. Alright, so now we're at the same amount of damage, and now it's my turn, and I stride. And I could stride into Despot, but I decided since he has a grade 3 in hand already that I know of, I'm going into Overwhelm for just a sheer plus. So I go into Overwhelm, I get to draw 3 cards, and I draw into combo pieces. Now the Princess and Machining Mark II Mosquito combo is so good. I love it so much. And that net me 3 cards and net me combo pieces just so I could force some more cards out of his hand. I decide to rest my starter for its ability to soul charge, then put into the soul to stand Princess. Then Princess is going to give Mark II more power. And basically what I'm doing is setting up my restand plays. So basically like he can't take this Mosquito's attack, or else it's just going to restand Princess. That's basically what I'm setting up here. Now I attack unboosted with the Mosquito because I know I could restand him. Then I attack with the Princess, and then he's going to guard this attack. Decides to guard it with that so he can shove the heal into the soul. And then Mark II is going to swing in again, and it forces cards out of his hand like I said that turn was supposed to. Then I use the GB2 to shove. I decide to shove Princess into the soul to protect her. I didn't really care if Mark II died because I have another one in hand. So I just wanted him out there to bait an attack. He uses his starter to draw 2 cards. And then he's going to check the top 7 for a darkness. And then he gets 3 stands, which sucks. But he does get a Jaeger. So he's going to plus off of that, netting him 1 card. He has a lot of triggers in hand, which kind of sucks, but it happens. And draws into a Sweet 13. Now he's going to use his Vanguard skill. He soul charges 3. He gets 3 different grades, so he's going to 2 of 2 different grades. So he's going to pop up the rear guards, and he's going to grab a grade 3. And now he grabs a PG from the soul, which is really good for that deck. The fact that you can have a recurring PG. Attacks the rear guard like I anticipated, and I let it hit. And now he's swinging the Vanguard, and it's a hard no guard since I'm only at 2 damage. If he crits me, he crits me. Gets a stand trigger, but no critical trigger. And I get a defensive trigger, which makes his other attack of 14 useless. Now at this point, I would have swung with the rear guards first. That's me. And now this is just a 5k guard, but in the end, I decided to take this attack just so I could be at the same amount of damage that he is. See if I get another lucky heal trigger. Or have I gotten a heal trigger yet? No, I don't think so. See if I can get a heal trigger. Wait, I did get a heal trigger, yeah. Anyways, drawing. And I'm telling him that unit was standing and he should keep it standing because it matters. Or else, because Princess and Mark II rely on my opponent not having any stood rear guards. And now he's like, yeah, you're right, and he's going to stand it. So now I'm going to stride. And now is when I decide to stride into Despot, just because I want to pull out Princess from the soul. And I decided to pull out Mark II from the soul as well, keep the other Mark II in hand. And I'm going to stun his Vanguard, restanding both with Despot's skill. And then I'm gonna Princess and use Princess's skill to restand it. And basically, I'm gonna have to kill that rear guard. And it's not really that hard, but it negs me an attack. But I'm gonna give all these, I'm checking 2 crits, I'm gonna give them all to Mosquito. So Mosquito get double pumped by critical triggers is really nice. But because he has that one standing unit, for me to get value out of my attack, I'm gonna have to kill that rear guard. Which in the end, really didn't matter that much, but it negs him a rear guard, which he could have intercepted with very easily. And he decided to take that attack, and now I restood Mosquito and attacked again. And then he went into Acrobat Melect and Soul Charged 2. I'm asking because he Soul Charged the Tiger if he used its skill, but it's only on his turn that it's Soul Charged. And then I'm going to GB2 to protect my Princess again and net myself a counter charge and a draw. And I draw into a PG, so my hand is very prepared for his restand turn that I know he's going to pull off. Now this is the point where he shoves back all the triggers in his soul. And he's basically going to unflip all of his counterblast, which means that Orum is not the best thing to go into for next turn. Yeah, he's just basically unflipping all his counterblasts right now. And he kind of has to go into the restander just because how low his deck count is. And he does into Glenzend, gets the PG. Now he's attacking with the Vanguard. Puts in those 2 triggers. And he's basically just putting back all those triggers back into the deck. Sad to say he didn't have that many just because he kept drive checking them and he drew into them. So his deck count didn't increase by much. And then I'm contemplating what to guard with, and then I believe I decided to just PG the Vanguard attack just because he's guaranteed to get triggers. Yeah, so I PG the Vanguard attack. It's a stand trigger, a heal trigger, and a stand trigger. Real unfortunate on his part. Maybe he should have attacked with rear guards first. I don't know. But now he's attacking with the Vanguard again. And at this point, I decide to G-guard into Grace Fort just so that Sweet 16 doesn't boost for 17. And I'm using the heal skill to unflip, which is really good. And basically, I just go for 36, which is a no pass since his Vanguard only gets 1 check. I decided to take the 22k attack, because if I have to take one of them, I might as well take the first one, and I'm going to have to G-guard for the attack anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I decide to G-guard for the next attack, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, and this is the point where I G-guard, I go into Morphicin, so that's 41 to his 36. Sorry guys, allergies, as you know, 'tis the season. Yeah, go into Morphicin, and do that. That's the end of his turn, basically. He's going to pop a rear guard because of Glenzend's skill, which is, I think, why he kept it on Vanguard Circle, just so he could pop some rear guards on my turn and get some draws. And at this point, I decide to Despot once again. Sad to say that I can't use Princess's skill because I only have 2. I only have 2 open counterblast, which I could have alleviated if I perfect guarded again and forced more cards out of his hand, but I only realized this after the fact. So I decided to go into Despot, and I'm gonna pull out obviously Princess and who did I pull out again? I believe I pulled out a Princess, and I pulled out a booster because I'm gonna put Mosquito in front of it. And I'm gonna do a little switcheroo, and then I'm gonna plop down my Mosquito and just make him guard that attack. So I'm just gonna swing for 32, and I believe he guards this attack with that one guy that gives his plus 5k, which is really good, but sad to say, I just check a trigger on him, and it really doesn't matter. So he's forced to guard all my attacks anyway. Guards with 5k, and the other guy guards for 5k. It's the end of my turn, and I GB2 again and protect the princess and countercharge. Protect the princess. And he has to end his turn, sad to say, because he doesn't have a grade 3. So there's nothing he can do, he can't stride. So I decided to go into GB8 and try and go for game. Try and go for game with GB8, but he does guard this with 2 PG. So he ends up surviving, but in the end he decks out. In the end he decks out and he realizes this, so it's just basically like his final turn, so he YOLOs it and kills himself. Drive checks nothing. I've been checking triggers the whole game, so not surprising. And he guards the mosquito, obviously. And then I just GB2 so I could get some counter charge. Yeah, and he basically, he just kills himself. Yeah, this is final turn. Anyways, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe down below, and tell me, would you guys like me to do a deck profile on Cardfight area of Machinings and Gridora, or do you want me to wait until I get the cards in IRL? And do you like this? Do you want me to do more commentating on these videos, or would you prefer it if I just did music in the background? Anyway, guys, this is Master Beetle, and I'm signing out. Peace.